Small London is a small community in Surulere area of Lagos. This small community has been in existence for decades now. Some residents describe this area as a small community which they cohabit like families and friends. The CDA chairman of Small London, who took the MADEFEM media around the area, speaks more about the community.
We don't joke with our cleanliness. We take good care of our environment. We tidy up everywhere, and we make sure our environment is in good order. And also, we have a lot of political leaders in our community here, or should I say in Bojitu here, that take good care of us. Once we call on each other to come out and tidy up everywhere, we do it collectively. And maybe because of that, so our political leaders too, they now give us a helping hand to take more care of this community. It was named Small London in year 2008.
In an interview with some of the residents, they said Small London is one of the oldest communities in Surulere, noted for its cleanliness and unity.
I was born and brought up in this area. I stayed in this area for over 40 years now. So growing up in this area is the normal informal education, which is very paramount for any formal education. Because when I talk of informal education, the education starts from home, and that is the informal sector of the education. So if you have that informal, solid informal education, which can project you to the formal education, you are going to prosper in any of your life endeavor. That is what you can see in the level of prosperity in us. And presently the Super for Works, we still have other prominent personalities that grew up from this Small London community. The present executive chairman is from this hood as well. And you can see behind me, we are having a ministerial which our youth are having their extracurricular activities. But you know, we are in a digital age. In those days, we love football in Small London. Even the executive chairman play football as well. Despite that we don't have a synthetic pitch, we play on the normal ground. And you know, we have series of players in abroad, and they are doing well as well.
This community has a school, a mosque, a street light, and a mini stadium where both young and old could relax.
How do we name it Small London? It was when we want to do a program. We have arranged all ourselves, all the youth in Small London, prepared ourselves. The individual now decorated this place very fine. And even if passerby should just walk towards us, they will see that this place is very beautiful. All the lovely trees beautify them. That is the reason why we call it Small London. I grew up in Small London. And Small London has a place that is very caring, lovely for everybody.
The chairman of Surulere local government, Honorable Sulaiman Bamidele Yusuf, is one of the Small London boys. He tells us more about growing up in this community.
I was born and brought up in Small London. Actually, I grew up in Small London. Most of my life is in Small London. The Small London happens to be a small community with about 7 blocks. And each of the blocks we have 24 flats in each of the blocks. The cooperation among people living in Small London is very, very cordial. They know virtually everybody. Hardly will anybody come in and they won't pick that person that this is a stranger. So and they cooperate with each other to the extent that they do things in common. As at that time, before the government even provided street lights, our Ogatu, before he facilitated street light, the community gather funds together to provide street light for themselves. Then, if anything drops, they will pick it. So when people saw the way they normally do, they're beginning to say, this place looks like Small London.
No matter how, growing up in a safe, secured, Clean environment with a communal life will no doubt have a possible impact in one's future. Know your community, love your community, and protect your community.